Researchers are raising concerns about the pools of oil traveling beneath the surface of the Gulf. One of those pools is estimated to be larger than the island of Manhattan. So where is that oil going? And what impact will it have? Fox 10 News meteorologist Matt Barentine explains.
5,000 feet down the Gulf, BP is spraying dispersants into the geyser of oil. That chemical is breaking down the crude into small particles that become suspended in large pools thousands of feet below the surface. Dr. George Crozier at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab says the whole process concerns him.
The long-term impacts are become even more uncertain and more unknown because nobody can tell me what the toxicity levels are 2,000 feet down.
Some of these undersea pools are estimated to be nearly 20 miles long by 5 miles wide, and researchers say they may already be entering the strong loop current in the eastern Gulf.
The loop current has extended quite far north, and there's certainly the possibility that some of this material could be entrained into it.
Once in the current, the oil will travel south past the west coast of Florida, around the Florida Keys, and then up the east coast. It's a journey that covers thousands of miles and could take years. Oil on the surface is broken down steadily by natural processes, but these deep plumes in a reduced oxygen environment will break down much more slowly.
I think they've made the decision to avoid the short-term consequences of beach cleanup or marsh cleanup, but they've put it into an area that we know so little about. We could be looking at decades of impact if it gets incorporated into the food chain.
Scientists say anything that requires oxygen will not be able to survive in the oily plumes, creating dead zones that could travel well beyond the original disaster. In Mobile, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.
Scientists also warn that the underwater plumes could get stirred up and tossed into shallower waters if a hurricane passes over them.